different use of that tool. And so I think it's more relevant in some ways to look at how he approached it, because it's more in keeping with what at least the people I work with as a yoga therapist need.
Yeah, Buteyko, one of his questions, probably which was profound, was he's seen sick people, they breathed hard. And he asked, was it their sickness which was causing the hard breathing, or was it the hard breathing which was causing sickness? Now, this also ties into a saying that I heard from yoga many, many years ago, and I'm sure many people have heard it, that man's life is not measured by the number of his years, but by the number of his breaths.
Exactly.
So we have a limited amount of breaths that we are taking. And if we look at the animal world, the animals that breathe fast, they have short lives. And the animals who breathe really slowly have long lives. And if we have a high breath hold time, we tend to have a reduced and low and slow respiratory rate. And this is very important in terms of that description that you gave me, that the hand from the face. If the objective is to breathe light, that we feel hardly any air, intuitively and instinctively, the practicer is going to feel air hunger. And we know that air hunger is one way to reduce the chemosensitivity, that we're addressing the biochemistry. So exactly. I think this is really interesting, that it's almost that it's coming full circle, that maybe air hunger wasn't written down, but the very practice of doing this would have generated air hunger, because if my aim is to slow down my breathing till I can't feel the air on my hand, I'm going to reduce my minute ventilation, which in turn is going to increase carbon dioxide in the blood, which in turn is going to reduce the chemosensitivity of the body to carbon dioxide, which leads to slower breathing, and nose breathing connected with the diaphragm. And